Well, hi Sagittarius, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the middle card in the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. For Sagittarius, what can you expect coming up in your life? Any advice is always welcome, universe. Sagittarius. It's coming up. Sagittarius. Okay. Let's see what we have here in the order they came out. There you are as the Queen of Wands, a fire sign, up in your highest energy. The overall energy is the Page of Swords. On guard. On guard indeed. Okay, we have a few cards left for the second part of the reading. So Sagittarius, the overall energy of this reading is the Page of Swords. Now remember, these are general readings. They won't resonate with everyone. You can always check your moon sign or take what does resonate or get a private reading. I do have good feedback from private readings, but I ask the questions, that I need to ask. So the Page of Swords surrounds your entire reading. This tells me you're on guard. You have your sword up. And you're not swinging it, you're just hyper aware of everything that's being said and done around you. So your sword, you're very much aware and on guard about something. Up here in your highest energy is the Eight of Cups. This is like, it's a walking away card, but it's also a walking towards card. A lot of readers forget to point that out. You're never walking into oblivion. You're always walking towards something. So it looks like you're turning your back on love and you're heading toward that mountain right there. So you're walking away from something, but you're heading towards something with your sword up. Okay, so you're doing it very carefully. You're paying attention to everything around you as this is going on. I have the Two of Swords right next to the Eight of Cups and right above the Page of Swords. This is the energy of not wanting to see it, not wanting to deal with it. It's because your heart is protected. You got your arms across your heart. You got your swords up like you do with the Page of Swords in self-protection. So you really don't want to deal with love. And so or this relationship. So you're walking away from it. You're just tired of dealing with it. You're like done, it feels like. I have the Queen of Wands here, right next to the Two of Swords. This is fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You may have Leo or Aries in your chart someplace, but one of those three might be in someone else's chart too around this reading. But the energy is you holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings here with one hand, and holding a flower, and there's a cat. This is the most passionate card in the deck. So this tells me you're a very passionate person. Wherever you put your love, you put your passions. Whether it's gardens, animals, people, your work, whatever it might be. But you are ready to move forward, and you are moving forward. And there's something here, you just don't want to deal, you're letting something go here, and you are moving forward. I have the Two of Cups under the Eight of Cups. This is a soulmate card. This is friends with love. This can be a friends with benefits card. But you're walking away from a soulmate. It's right under the Eight of Cups. Which is fine. We have lots of soulmates out there. Lots of them. And if it isn't working out, and you're very much on guard about getting into another relationship like that one. So that's why I'm kind of thinking it was friends with benefits, and you want something more. I have the Knight of Swords next to the Page of Swords. Again, your sword is up. but you're taking action. This is the most actionable card in the deck. So you're taking action on moving forward here. Heading toward a fresh start, a new beginning. Cautiously. I have the Three of Pentacles right under the Two of Cups. This is the card for not seeing eye to eye on security, stability, groundedness. There might have been a third-party interference of some sort, or a third energy interfering in this relationship. But this is a card of just butting heads, you know. It's really not seeing eye to eye about how to move forward. And I do think that there is an interfering person in this relationship. I have the Empress here right next to the Three of Pentacles and under the Page of Swords. Now the Empress, like I say, they're all male or female. This is you. What this says is you are a beautiful, loving, kind, thoughtful, considerate, generous, and I can go on type person. If you're a parent, you're a good parent. It can represent pregnancy. This is a card for Libra or Taurus that might be strong in your chart or around this reading. So it's like you're protecting yourself. You feel like you deserve better, and you do. When the Empress comes out, whoever you move forward with, they have to have a lot of those same qualities, or it will not work. It can't work because you would not be happy. So that might be what happened here. I have the Hangman that's next to the Empress and under the Knight of Swords. This is a card of not going anywhere. Okay, this is the contrast to the Knight of Swords. Just hanging in there. And I think that's basically all you did in this relationship was kind of hang in there. But in the meantime, you were enlightened. And that's what the Hangman is all about, is being enlightened. That, wait a minute, you deserve better than that. You're the Empress. So you're searching for it. You're out looking for it. Moving towards that mountain. There is something on that mountain there for you. Let's take out the rest of the cards we need for this reading, please, for Sagittarius. Okay. I think we got them. Let's see. Yep. Come on. Okay. So Sagittarius, we have the Justice card right next to the Queen of Wands. Your sword's up again. Your sword is up all over the place in this reading, Sagittarius. You are so much on guard about self-protection, self-justice with this card, getting your scales balanced, rebalanced, and keeping your sword up and aware. So you're very much aware, like I said, with that Page of Swords, of trying to keep balance and not letting anybody throw you off balance. I have the Four of Pentacles next to the Justice card. This is like, those pentacles are just weighing you down there. This is not moving. This is being stagnant, but you're coming out of that. I think that you were in this energy of just getting rebalanced and finding your self-justice, and then taking the time to put your sword up before you move forward. So I think you were just kind of hibernating in a way, you know, until you could fully heal and move forward. You were confused. I have the Two of Pentacles next to the Four of Pentacles. And look how rocky those waters are. Those ships are just bouncing around. This is like this figure 8. These pentacles. It's like you were living in this relationship. You had hopes that it would turn into something, and then the next day it'd be like, what am I in this for? And I think you lived in that energy and were stuck in that energy for a while before you came out of it. I have the Five of Pentacles under the Justice card next to the Knight of Swords. You were left alone. You were left out in the cold at times. They might have ghosted you at times. This is what this card is all about. Loneliness, I just feel like they took this relationship for granted. I have the Two of Wands next to the Five of Pentacles and under the Four of Pentacles. So there you are holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, and the other hand you have the World, which is a new life cycle. You are definitely contemplating what it might look like and moving forward. And you were doing that. You weren't moving, you're just standing there. But that's while you were feeling abandoned. This is while you were going through the pain of having to leave this relationship. And you were just kind of stuck in this place of wonderment about what it would be like to move forward. And now you are moving forward. And on the back side now, I have the Four of Wands. This might be out there. It might be on one of those ships in the Two of Pentacles that's just been kept out in the distance. But this is a strong soulmate connection. This is union between two people. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of joy. And this is a card for marriage. So I think you're wondering if it's out there. And it really might be because it's under the Two of Pentacles. And there's a couple of ships bouncing around out there, like I pointed out. Like with the Three of Wands. Waiting for your ship to come in. Well, there's ships out there. And one of those, I think, is yours. So while you were in this other relationship and healing from it and, or recovering from it, those ships are still out there. So I feel like your divine, very special soulmate is still out there. I have the Fool's energy under the Five of Pentacles and next to the Hangman. So the Fool is about leaping into something, for the fun of it, living in the moment, being carefree, throwing caution to the wind, dancing along with your head in the clouds, just dancing, and then you come to the edge of the cliff. And it's like, where is this relationship going? Really? Because then you start looking towards the future. And usually, both parties don't look towards the future at the same time. It's usually just one. And when you're living in the energy of the Fool. So I feel like you pulled your head out of the clouds and started to look forward. And this is only because of the way they treated this relationship. Otherwise, you'd probably still be in it. I have the Four of Cups here next to the Fool. I think they try to come back in, and you're like ready to move forward. This is under the Two of Wands. And there's a lot of other cups out there. So I think that it's like the straw that broke the camel's back, and you just don't want to go back to this relationship. They don't have what it is to offer you what you want. So you don't accept them to come back to you. They were breadcrumbing you. I have the Six of Pentacles. Feeding the relationship barely enough to try to keep it afloat, which threw your scales off balance. And that's why you had to get rebalanced with the Justice card. And you see everything for what it is. You have all these swords of truth and clarity. You see it for what it is, and then you make a decision that this is not working, and you want to move forward. You're getting ready to move forward in this reading, and I think your soulmate is still out there, and I think they're on a ship. And I think your ship will be coming in. I can't tell you a time, but I can tell you my readings do not go past 6 months. Let's take out a card. Let's see what the guardian angels have to say here. The Sagittarius, please. What else do they need to know? What's important here for them in this reading? What is important? What is important? All right. There we go. Okay. Here's your card, and it is a win-win solution. Huh. And I'm going to read it to you. There's strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. So they do need you balanced. Listen to the people who love you. It's just like when you look at the picture on that card, you know, there's a friend talking to this guy here, and they care about him. So listen to the people who care about you and consider what they say in order to help you move forward. So Sagittarius, this is your reading, and thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.